Success awaits those who steadfastly commit to any requisite sacrifice. He had the look of one who had drunk the cup of life and found a dead beetle at the bottom. I saw a star. I reached for it. I missed, so I accepted the sky. Creativity sparks originality, which then manifests itself into what we call evolution. To depreciate imagination is to depreciate life. Travel light, live light, spread the light, be the light. Do not despise your own place and hour. Every place is under the stars. Every place is the center of the world. Nothing is built on stone. All is built on sand, but we must build as if the sand were stone. Every comforting word is a command from a man of action, while every word of command is commotion from a man of just words. I always knew, on some level, that I wouldn't live long. It's simply not written in my stars. The more I read, the more I acquire, the more certain I am that I know nothing. Fear tends to come from ignorance. Once I knew what the problem was, it was just a problem, nothing to fear. Belief can be manipulated. Only knowledge is dangerous. The beautiful thing about learning is that nobody can take it away from you. It is not the mountain we conquer but ourselves. It is one of the beautiful compensations of life that no man can sincerely try to help another without helping himself. What can oppose the decline of the West is not a resurrected culture, but the utopia that is silently contained in the image of its decline. The greatest step towards a life of simplicity is to learn to let go. The piano keys are black and white, but they sound like a million colors in your mind. Positive anything is better than negative nothing. The longer we live, the more weight we carry in our hearts. Life is an experiment in which you may fail or succeed. Explore more, expect least. The secret to achieving greatness lies in the art of planning. When we map out our dreams, we pave the way for success to follow. After all, a homeless man has reason to cry. Everything in the world is pointed against him. Sometimes you have to be a bitch to get things done. You may lie with your mouth, but with the mouth you make as you do, so you nonetheless tell the truth. One has to take a somewhat bold and dangerous line with this existence, especially as, whatever happens, we are bound to lose it. The end may justify the means as long as there is something that justifies the end. After everything has been said and done, all you have is your story. Make sure it's worth telling. The wide-awake man seizes opportunities or makes them, and thus those who are widest awake usually come to the front. In the end, you have to choose whether or not to trust someone. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. With the truth, all given facts harmonize, but with what is false, the truth soon hits a wrong note. The secret of life is honesty and fair dealing. If you can fake that, you've got it made. I shall look at you out of the corner of my eye, and you will say nothing. Words are the source of misunderstandings. Focus your heart, mind, and soul on joy, and you'll find ultimate success and fulfillment. Each star is a mirror reflecting the truth inside you. A lifetime spent merely enduring your body squanders your power and forfeits your capacity for contentment. Feelings are real. They often become one's reality, but they are not always based on truth. Be brave enough to live the life of your dreams according to your vision and purpose instead of the expectations and opinions of others. If you want to turn your life around, start enjoying the little things in life with a big, big smile. I do not believe in taking the right decision. I take a decision and make it right. Like all dreamers, I confuse disenchantment with truth. When we embrace who we are, the world embraces us right back. It's your life. You don't need someone's permission to live the life you want. Be brave to live from your heart. You'll forget it when you're dead, and so will I. When I'm dead, I'm going to forget everything, and I advise you to do the same. I didn't come here of my own accord, and I can't leave that way. Whoever brought me here will have to take me home. Whenever I'm feeling down, I always think back on all my goals and get instantly motivated. If truth is not acceptable, it becomes the imagination of others. Every beginner possesses a great potential to be an expert in his or her chosen field. I've never had anyone's approval, so I've learned to live without it. What the world stigmatizes as romantic is often more nearly allied to the truth than is commonly supposed. I had learned that when you want something really good for you, you must work hard for it, or you must pay for it. You have forgotten the one who doesn't care about ownership, who doesn't try to turn a profit from every human exchange. Most of us try to do too much because we are secretly afraid we will not be able to do anything at all. When a thing is funny, search it carefully for a hidden truth. You're not to be so blind with patriotism that you can't face reality. Wrong is wrong, no matter who does it or says it. A writer must teach himself that the basest of all things is to be afraid. Never mind those failures till yesterday. Each new day is a sequel of a wonderful life, gifted with hopes to succeed. Reality is what trips you up when you walk around with your eyes closed. I think that if the world were a bit more like Comic-Con, it would be a better place. I've got to get out of the basement. I've got to see the world. I've got to make a difference. A goal without a plan, without strategy and execution, is nothing other than a wish. A goal without a backup plan is but a wager. Believe those who are seeking the truth. Doubt those who find it. Be compassionate and take responsibility for each other. If we only learned those lessons, this world would be a better place. The secret of Buddhism is to remove all ideas, all concepts, in order for the truth to have a chance to penetrate, to reveal itself. Good authors worry about genres, great authors don't. People who belittle people will be little people and will accomplish very little. If you appreciate the small things, you're likely to get the big ones. Never apologize for burning too brightly or collapsing into yourself every night. That is how galaxies are made. Even a soul submerged in sleep is hard at work and helps make something of the world. There's only one day at a time here, then it's tonight, and then tomorrow will be today again. No one really knows why they are alive until they know what they die for. People only lie because they are afraid of the truth. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. The consequences of every act are included in the act itself. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. In the cherry blossom shade there's no such thing as a stranger. Sometimes people don't understand the promises they're making when they make them. We are all worms, but I do believe that I am a glowworm. The bounties of space, of infinite outwardness, were three: empty heroics, low comedy, and pointless death. It would be a much more blooming world if we share with others whatever good we have in us. Last night, I lost the world and gained the universe. There are some experiences in life they haven't invented the right words for. Consuming all your income leads to financial insecurity, but earning to invest paves the way to financial freedom. They might pay you to vote for them, but having a wrong government in place, you pay it with your life. It is better moving up to your goal and falling than not falling doing nothing. Brainstorming cannot be done until and unless an attitude becomes character. We may place blame, give reasons, and even have excuses, but in the end, it is an act of cowardice to not follow your dreams. Miss Abbott, don't worry over me. Some people are born not to do things. I'm one of them. What is considered impossible is someone else's opinion. What is possible is my decision. The living self has one purpose only, to come into its own fullness of being. The greatest day in your life and mine is when we take total responsibility for our attitudes. That's the day we truly grow up. Strange, I thought, how you can be living your dreams and your nightmares at the very same time. Many people succeed when others do not believe in them, but rarely does a person succeed when he does not believe in himself. At some point, we all look up and realize we are lost in a maze. Tomorrow is promised to no one. Prioritize today accordingly. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Be like the flower that gives its fragrance to even the hand that crushes it. Some things in life are too complicated to explain in any language. Where your talents and the needs of the world cross, there lies your vocation.